Hello everybody, welcome. Welcome to not our usual digs. How you guys doing tonight? We're gonna be playing some Tetris Effect Connected for the Switch. This is one of my favorite games that I surprisingly got the chance to play early on Switch. It comes out, I think, this Friday, and I reached out to Enhance and was like, hey, I really like this game. Can I help by streaming it early? And they're like, yeah, sure, here you go. So here we are. Forgot this is coming out on Friday? Yeah, indeed. Oh, I must agree to the end user license agreement. Welcome to Bitrate is Dead. Yeah, it might look kind of choppy. I had like a scary moment right before I started, and I was like, oh, I can run this and make it look kind of all right at 30 frames, or I can run this at 60 so we can see how the frame rate goes and have it be a little choppy sometimes. So we're gonna go at 60 and have it be a little choppy sometimes because I want you guys to be able to see how the frame rate is. I played like 5 minutes of it before getting on stream. So we're gonna be playing through different parts of the game, checking out some of the modes. I'm extremely excited about the multiplayer modes because that was not in the original Tetris Effect. I want to see what it's like. Multiplayer Tetris is already kind of crazy, so I imagine doing it with some of the extra mechanics this game has would be even nuttier. Maybe we'll see my face when it calms down. Hello, Dizliz, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Can you stream snipe you for the co-op portion? If there is co-op in this game, Real Rhyme, absolutely, sure. Welcome to the stream. You love Tetris? Well, welcome. We just got early access to this game on the Switch. I'm gonna check out some of the modes. We'll probably start with Journey Mode just briefly, just kind of see how it looks. And then after that, we'll jump on into some of the modes that were not in the base game of Tetris Effect. We are in the US. The whole US is just made of Tetris. I'm in here somewhere. I think this is supposed to be my state here. Those like 3 little blocks are like where the lakes are. Did I do it right? I don't know. You can see other people loading in there. Shimo Shimo, Mr. Games. This game's insane. Love it so much. Me too. All right, we're gonna get to those effect modes later. For now, I'm gonna start off just by I want to try and give like an overview of what's in this game tonight, because I've played a decent chunk of the original Tetris Effect, but mostly just Journey Mode. So we're gonna do a tiny bit of Journey Mode, and then after that, we're gonna go and play the rest of the game and check it out. Explain to you, a Tetris Effect noob, what the difference between this one is in the regular version. As far as I know, mostly multiplayer. In fact, you know what? Here, let me pull it up. There was no multiplayer at all in the original Tetris Effect. This one has like co-op multiplayer and versus multiplayer. I'm like rolling through, like scrolling through the press release. It's mostly just multiplayer features, but there's going to be more like even solo stuff that you can do online than the first game. Oh, this and the regular version. The regular version of Tetris, the difference is going to be that, yeah, as you play through the game, there's different backgrounds and music that play as you play Tetris, and you can freeze things and kind of take a moment to downstack if you need to, using a mechanic called zone. So you'll see here, I've shown this off on stream before, which is why I didn't think to talk about it just a moment ago, but Tetris Effect is a game made by Tetsuya Mizuguchi, I believe. Same guy who did Lumines and Rez, and they like experimenting with games where as you play, the music changes as you place down different blocks or as you do different things in their different games here. So we're going to be going in Journey Mode through a couple different areas, and as we place down blocks, clear lines, the music will respond, and we'll kind of transition through these different areas, and the areas will speed up and down as we go, which is kind of the real core of this game, I think. I really, really love the different areas and visuals you go through as you play through. That's like, I think honestly, that's part of what made this one of my favorite games for a good long time now. Like, you already kind of just get in the zone playing Tetris, and this particular version of Tetris, you just get extra in the zone is how I would describe it. I say as I scuff it up. Would you describe this game as therapeutic? I think Tetris in general strikes me as kind of therapeutic. I mean, like, it takes some time to get used to it so that you're not like panicking all the time as things get faster and faster and go past you. But in general, once you've put enough time into Tetris, or if you're playing at like a low enough speed where you're not stressed, it feels just good to fit blocks into into the space where they fit, like where they're supposed to go, I think. I will try my best to read chat. I will say I'm not great at reading chat on Tetris streams. In the past, I've had a friend who's been here in person with me. We've played some co-op Tetris where we'd pass the controller back and forth, and one of us would read chat while the other one was playing. That's my friend, my good friend, Ethan. I'm thinking a lot of him tonight. He's busy with theater school. He got the lead role in one of his senior productions, which is pretty cool. But it does mean that he's a busy guy. Can't join us tonight. How'd you get the game early though? I reached out to Enhance. I stream Monster Hunter usually on Twitch, and so there are some people who watch the stream, and I reached out to Enhance, which is the company that made this game, and said, hey, I really like Tetris Effect on the other platforms. I know that's coming out this week. Would you like me to stream the game a couple days early and just spend a few streams with it? And they said, yeah. So I was kind of surprised. I didn't honestly expect them to say yes, but here we are. Mainly asking this new connected version, yeah, but an overview is nice too. Yeah, the connected version mainly just adds some multiplayer modes, but it's gonna add some new online content, I believe, for helps if you don't have a coffee mug in your hand. Some new online content for solo players as well, not just multiplayer. I gave a brief glance through some of the press materials that they gave to me before I started booting the game up tonight to play it. And one of the things that caught my eye is versus Tetris is usually pretty, I'm gonna say sweaty. It's pretty competitive. Like people get really into it and get really fast at their stacking, and they come up with different strategies for how best to stack blocks and take out the other person by just sending blocks their way. Which can be fun, especially if you're like playing with a friend where you guys can kind of like, I don't know, be jovial about it, go back and forth. Online, I'm not always the best at competitive games. I get kind of salty a little easily, honestly. But something that stuck out to me in the notes I was looking at is that there are co-op multiplayer modes in this game. You can team up together and take on like a computer AI, and multiple human players are going to be sending damage towards the computer AI, and that sounds pretty neat to me. Welcome, Jack. Connected mode is basically a mini co-op campaign. That sounds sick. I read that in the notes tonight and I was like, whoa, I didn't know that existed. That sounds sweet. So Real Rhyme, I would absolutely like to play that with you tonight. I'm only gonna do a little bit of journey mode. We'll do one area. Whoops. We'll do one area here in journey mode, and then we'll go ahead and kick it on over to some of the other modes here. You know what? I was so excited to get the game going, I didn't actually stop to say hello to you guys. We'll go ahead and say hello to folks in the chat in just a minute here, after we finish the journey mode part of the stream. I'm definitely tempted to just play through journey mode because I just like it so much. It's truly one of my favorite video games from the past couple years, but there's new things to be checked out. Not many people have the game yet, but is it multiplayer online? It is cross-platform, I found out earlier tonight, Uchi. I'm not sure if all of the features are, but at least some of the private rooms I saw, you can make rooms and play with people on PC, Xbox, or PS4 and Switch. Yo, the Real Rhyme is coming in here with the answers. I appreciate you, Real Rhyme. Thank you so much for sharing some of the details while I'm playing. That's great. It is. I didn't know about that till tonight either. I hadn't really done a whole lot of research into this game. I knew I was going to buy it because, I don't know, I just love Tetris a whole lot, but there's a lot of sweet stuff in this game that I hadn't paid attention to. But yeah, as you can see, you play through the game, the music kind of adapts as you go. You'll notice as I rotate blocks, place blocks, clear lines, the music will kind of respond. I just can't get over that still. It's been years now of me playing this game off and on. I'm not over it. There's just something that makes that extra satisfying to play Tetris. I asked earlier, but it slipped. What are the devs called again? The devs for this game are Enhance. Enhance is the company, or at least, I should probably check to make sure that's not the publisher. But Enhance is the company that reached out and gave me the code. Tetsuya Mizuguchi, I believe, is the director. I should probably know that as well, but I don't off the top of my head. Tetsuya Mizuguchi has done games like Rez and Lumines, which we've played Lumines on stream even recently. We got DMCA'd for Lumines on stream recently, which I don't think is going to happen for this game. Whoops. Enhances the publisher. Okay. I still owe them some things for tonight. We'll have to look up the actual name of the developer for this game because it's. I should know it. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, this part is well known to me. I'm basically just doing a little bit of this because before this game came out, one of my concerns has been, will they get this game running well at 60 frames per second? And now I'm sure it's looking a little blurry for you guys. My computer isn't the best at encoding, but hopefully you guys can tell that it is running pretty smoothly. Hey Vio, welcome. I imagine if you did this long enough, you might get good at reading chat while playing Tetris. What do you guys think? Can the human brain evolve to get good at that? Whoops. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do with that. That's okay. Getting a little bit of a rough spot here. Let me just pop that zone. This is something you can use it for. Now the zone is interesting because you can use it like this, where I got myself into a little bit of a sketchy situation, so I decided I'm gonna use that zone to get myself out of dodge. You can also use it as a way to clear a bunch of lines that don't count towards on moving on to the next level yet. And what that does for you, it means that you can basically just boost up your score for each individual level. It essentially lets you rack up more points without actually pushing you a little bit closer to the level ending. So there's some strategy involved there. You can either use it as a defensive thing, or you can use it as an offensive thing to get higher scores, which is kind of neat. Hey S Fox, welcome. It's really hard for me to read chat, I'm not gonna lie. We'll stop and read here in a moment though. There we go. Can't process Tetris and reading at the same time. Don't know if you saw, but you said you came from Tetris 99. I did see that, Dizliz. We're probably gonna end up playing some of that game this week as well, because Tetris 99 has a Monster Hunter, I forget what it's called, a Monster Hunter Maximus Cup coming to it. And I really like Monster Hunter a whole lot, so we're probably gonna end up playing some of that too. Haven't played this game in a long time. I can't remember the last time I actually played Tetris Effect. I played Tetris on my computer all the time, but Tetris Effect has been a little bit. You remember T-spins? I'm not the most well-versed in like tech like that. I can do a T-spin, but I can't set them up like crazy. My brain isn't developed to the point of building them in. So that was Journey Mode. We've experienced that before. Let's check out some of the effect modes real quick, and then we'll jump on over to multiplayer, which is what this game is going to have a lot of new content in. So effect modes, I think these are just kind of like little challenges. We have some of the classic Tetris stuff like Sprint. Marathon is a regular Tetris mode where you play to the end and then it stops. Chill Marathon, a more relaxed version of Marathon with no game over. Play any single stage you choose with no game over. This is really cool. Can we... Okay, so we've only unlocked 3 of the stages through Journey Mode so far. You actually have to go through the journey to unlock more of these modes here. How much is this game? I'm glad you asked, S-Fox. I got this game early, and so I actually have the prices right at the bottom here. So it's coming out this weekend. It's actually going to be 25% off. So in the US, it's going to be $30 instead of the $40, which that'll normally be. It'll normally be $40 on the Switch. But this weekend, it will be $30. There you go. There's playlists for different ones of these. Let's go ahead and let's do, I guess let's try a sprint and then... Let's try sprint and then master and see how fast I die. Space sprint. There's some like unique music in these modes too that's not in the journey mode, which is kind of neat. I remember this one being a bop. Oh, I said I was gonna say hello to chat. I need to do that still. After this mode, we'll do that. Doesn't feel right to be streaming when I haven't said hello to chat yet. I know one in theory should build totally differently for a sprint than for a marathon version of Tetris, or like for regular Tetris, but I always have a hard time not building for the regular, like, just, I don't know, you leave a spot on the side and you go and you fill it with a line piece. That's just what I'm used to. Someday I'll have to get better at that. I probably should have saved that piece. Oh well. Oops, that was a misplace. Let's just go ahead and start clearing blocks then. When you screw up like that, it's like, oh well, time to just go then. One more line should do it there, I think. There we go. You'll be lurking, have fun. Cheers, S Fox, thanks. Those blocks have a Rubik aesthetic, you're sold. Finally, a game worth watching. You all like watching 3 Ultimate Marths? Welcome. All right, I'm gonna take a moment here. I wanna say hello to folks in chat because I didn't do that yet and I feel bad. So, welcome folks to us checking out Tetris Effect Connected on Switch. Welcome Crystal Time Gear. Thanks again for the sub, Crystal, for a lot of months. It's actually insane that it's been that long. We're coming up on an anniversary this month. I need to decide on a day to celebrate that. Hey Marths, good to see you. As Fox, enjoy your lurk. Welcome Chorito, and welcome Dizliz. Thanks for coming over from Tetris 99. Hello Ben's MH. Hello Uchiverse the World. For the sleepy mind, this is a very hypnotizing game, indeed. 26, hello. The sound design really makes it. I agree. The sound design, I mean, like, I like the Tetris, and Fast Tetris feels slightly different in different Tetris games. Like Tetris 99 feels a little different from Puyo Puyo Tetris, feels a little bit different from Tetris Effect when you're playing them super duper fast. In how the blocks rotate and how long you have before they lock on the ground, and just stuff, weird little details like that. Tetris Effect feels really nice to me, but man, the music and the visuals, even if you're not really like looking at the visuals, you're still kind of taking it all in as it just whizzes by. It's cool. Welcome Jack McBride, and yeah, welcome The Real Rhyme. Thanks for answering some questions from chat. You seem to know quite a bit about this game already. Real Rhyme, have you played this on some of the other platforms where it's already out? Hello, Mizutsune. I'm doing well tonight. The music's actually banger. It is. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody if I can help it. The Digit Artist is here somewhere. Welcome, the Digit Artist. And Biotech's here too. Welcome, Bio. I think that's everybody. Play on PS4, gotcha. Well, this is different. Early access hype. Hello, Shadow upon the Tempest. Hello, Beatnik. Welcome, 26. This is not something we're going to be doing super often, checking out games early, but this is a game I actually really care about, and I shot them an email, and they're like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So here we are. I didn't expect that. So that was one of these effect modes. These were also all in the base game. I would imagine that you unlock more of these as you go through the game. I don't know if any of these are new for Tetris Effect Connected. The ones that are in that, the one that are in this menu, I think I saw in the base version of Tetris Effect. So play, edit, orbit. What is orbit? You can like move around the globe? You blasted the Tetris Effect soundtrack at Walmart, as you should. This is an interesting feature. Oh, I didn't realize there was actually satellite imagery. Did I get it right? Vaguely. That's like close-ish to where I am. There's like all these little whales. Or these aren't whales. What are these? These are little dots. I wonder what the dots stand for. Now that's worth full price. Full price. I was just checking out what it was. Avatar. Fish. That's it. I think by contributing or like by participating in some of the weekend events they have for this game, you unlock more of these. They represent the Tetris aliens invading Earth. Please save us from this hell. The plot's very deep. Oh yeah. Music. Effect modes. Outset. The deep. Pharaoh's Code. Okay, so I think we'll unlock more of these if we play through Journey Mode, because these are the first 3 areas that we did so far in Journey Mode there. It's cool you get to change it from the menu. Okay. Let's take a look at the connected modes, if we can, the multiplayer. This was not at all in the base game. Oh, and we have to agree to another bit of guidelines here. Yeah, this is all new. Okay, the cross-platform play option is on by default, so multiplayer online games may include players from other platforms. You can disable this anytime in the options menu. Welcome, Guardian. There is lore, Uchi. You asked and they delivered. Here you go. Welcome to a galaxy full of wonder and horror, victory and defeat. Challenges without and within. I did really fast, Churrito. When you play Tetris really fast, you can also read community guidelines really fast. Welcome to a galaxy full of... Yeah, okay. And of course, lots and lots of Tetris. Disconnect the dots. A negative void threatens to erase all of existence. There is lore, Uchi. Here's the lore. Already, its dark influence has corrupted the constellations, pitting them against the spirits of you and your fellow guardians. Band together with friends and strangers from across the world in connected mode and show these stellar zodiac bosses. Who's boss? Tiers and skill rating. In multiplayer, your tier, dude, there's ranks. Cool. In multiplayer, your tier indicates your overall ability and experience level. Which tier you fall into is based on an aggregate of your skill rating in all the different modes, which increases when you win ranked matches and decreases when you lose. Oh no. You're also separately rewarded a little bit each time you play, so get out there and grind. Z-Block is your hero. You actually got a Z-Block icon from a weekend event? Welcome, Ruminant Moo. All right, the Tetrimidon. As you move up tiers, you'll also move ever closer to the mysterious obelisk radiating from the center of the galaxy. The Tetrimidon. No, sorry. The Tetrimidion. I like that. Legend has it inside it awaits a wondrous sanctuary that only the most worthy may enter. Diligence and practice will pave the way to the Tetramidion. Prove yourself worthy. Cool. There's like us in the bottom right. We got a little icon for us. This is just ranked mode, isn't it? You'd think that, but there's co-op. All right, match types. In ranked matches, you'll be match made with players close to your skill level online. Friend matches let you create a private match. Local matches are offline games you can play with others. I did see that you can play with 4 Joy-Cons and have 4 players, like 1 person on each Joy-Con. I don't know if I'd want to play Tetris on a Joy-Con. At some point, right now I'm playing on a Pro Controller. At some point tonight, I want to go ahead and try out playing this game on Joy-Cons because there's supposed to be some like special rumble built into them for this game. We'll try that out. All right. So ranked match, friend match, local match, ranked match. Multiplayer game modes. There are 4 main competitive and co-op game modes. A quick introduction for each will follow, but check out the individual guides in the multiplayer tutorial menu. Connected is forming a 3-player team to try and defeat AI-controlled bosses. This looks really cool. Also, that looks insane. If you look there, all of their grids meld together, which is kind of nutty. I want to try that out. Looks pretty cool. Connect your matrices as you all enter the zone to clear lines together to deal massive damage. Yeah, it merged together. That's cool. Oh, okay. So you use zone to do that? I wonder how zone works to spread across 3 people. Widescreen Tetris. That actually looks like, imagine doing that with 1 person. That would be rough. The madman who thought of connected mode is an actual genius. I can't wait to try it. There he is. Hello, Ethan Maydrum. Welcome to you, bud. There he is. I was just talking about this guy earlier tonight. Hello, Ethan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for a sub. Or thank you for the sub in many months. Cheers. Ethan's the guy who I would normally be sitting here playing local co-op Tetris with. But tonight he's busy and I'm far away. So, yeah. We're going to be playing some Tetris. You want to see it tomorrow? Just want to say hi. Well, cheers, Ethan. I hope you have a good night. I know your schedule is busy, but it's good to see your name and just it's good to think of you, friend. Cheers.
No, I jinxed it.
That's his voice. All right. Zone is a one-on-one competition played with standard Tetris Effect rules. The key to victory is adept use of the zone mechanic. That does sound actually like pretty wild, being able to store up a bunch of lines and send them all over all at once. We'll see. This mode is a great way to test out the skills you've built up in single player. All right, score attack. Another one-on-one competition played with standard Tetris Effect rules. This time, no line attacks are being exchanged. If your score is higher than your opponent's when the game ends, you win. That's really neat. I don't think that seems like an obvious thing to have in a Tetris game, but most Tetris games are battle modes. Are there other Tetris games that have just score attack like that? That's kind of neat. The night's over, thankfully, just spending a little time with the lady now. Well, cheers, Ethan. You have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. I think that's the original Tetris competition. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Classic Tetris versus would just be you versus the other trying to get to as high of a score as you could before hitting the top or before time ran out. I feel like that you don't see it in that many of the newer Tetris games, to be honest, so that's cool. Classic score attack. Here we go. This is classic Tetris. A one-on-one competition played using classic Tetris settings. In this, you don't get to like exchange pieces. There's no zone, no nothing, no like rotating it once it hits the bottom. None of that special stuff. It's just you guide it down wherever it hits. That's where it's stuck. You're screwed. Like I'm so bad at this kind of Tetris. I'll have to try and play some of that tonight so we can see the comparison. No hold Q, no hard drop, quick lockdown, etc., making it much harder than Tetris Effect. How well can you perform under these unforgiving conditions? Okay, sweet. Old Game Boy Tetris. I do have a Game Boy with that Tetris in the other room. All right, Real Rhyme. The Real Rhyme, are you ready to do some Connected? If you are, I would love to try it out. Constellation Consternation. The galaxy suffers under the threat of 12 constellations, all corrupted into the nefarious Zodiac bosses. And in the middle was an Evangelion. Or rather, an angel from Evangelion. You ready? Hope it lets you join with you because you're high tier and you're on a fresh rank. Yeah, it might be stingy. We'll see. Let's take a look here in a second. Only by working together will the Guardians have any hope of defeating them. All right, Area 1, easy options. Plus. Nope. Okay. It's searching. It might not let me choose somebody else. It doesn't look like... No, it doesn't look like it is. Oh, there's Real Rhyme. I see you. You're there. Cool. What are the odds of that? Select ready once you're done. I guess I'm ready. Is there G rank in this game? There's Master Mode. Is this game recounting Tetris Worlds? I never played Tetris Worlds. What are the odds of that? I don't know. Don't think many have this game yet. Might be why. I mean, it's already out on PS4 and Xbox for a couple months now, I think. All right, we're against the Pisces. All right, which one am I? I'm on the far left. Let's go. It's weird seeing my board off to the left. Should I be looking at my partner's boards at all while we're playing? Probably not. Fresh music, too. Pop out? What is that? I guess there are going to be modifications coming from the boss as we go. Now I really can't look at chat. My head is like craned all the way to the opposite side of wherever chat's at. Somebody's doing well. My board just moved. I think maybe it's like... I don't know what it's doing. Oh, here we go. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I have to wait. Okay, it's you take your turn. What's that red one? Can they place blocks over in my area? I guess they can. This is crazy. They're helping me build up to match their line levels, I guess. I was behind or something. Or maybe they see a spot where their piece works better than mine. That might be. That's cool. Let's make a Decahexatris. Does it get faster than this and faster play? Have to see, I guess. I'm actually losing which one's me. Who am I? Oh, I'm that one. Okay, I see now. Actually wild. This boss is barely moving. I wasn't even looking at the boss. Dude. I could barely pay attention to my own board there. That was nuts. That's so much more going on than there usually is all at once. That's crazy. Cool though. Just collaborative Tetris. What boss? On the far right is a boss. That's an AI who's gonna be sending us damage and like things to deal with, I guess. It sent us a couple weird things that like modified our grids before. Or our matrices, I guess. Pop out. Okay, so it pops out some of our blocks. It just took away some of mine. I saw that. I think we're gonna go back into the multiplayer mode here next. Yeah, here we go. That's cool. Are you I guess it seems like it goes as fast as the players place blocks. So like if they're placing blocks quickly, I can then place blocks quickly as well. Yeah, it goes in order. We're taking turns. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. You can see it going like doon doon doon. Their turn, my turn. Next one. This is the most Tetris Effect. Like, this is the most Tetris Effect multiplayer mode I could ever imagine them adding, because this game always felt like just the antithesis of like sweaty, fast multiplayer. I know there's now like really fast-paced multiplayer modes in this game where there weren't before, but this is like the most Tetris Effect kind of multiplayer mode. It's like we are all working together at it. Did we beat it? We beat the boss! Oh, no, we didn't. We did? We did. That's cool. Cozy co-op. It is cozy co-op. That's super unique. 3 bosses per area. Got it. Sagittarius is over there trying to take us out. It's not gonna happen. It looks like, okay, so I think each of us, as we're stacking up, if you look in the circles there, I'm trying to look at the corner of my eye. If you look at the circles there, it looks like each one of our colors is helping to fill up that meter towards when we get to go into co-op mode, essentially. As you can see there, kind of who's contributing to that. Whoops. That's cool. I know I'm saying that a lot, but I didn't even know this mode was in the game before this. It's kind of wacky stuff that happens like that. My board's looking a little rough here. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get into the zone. I want that line piece. Got it. This is cool. Whoops. Tetris Effect is magic, therefore it doesn't matter. There you go. Are you the one that posted this on the Tetris Effect subreddit? I am, yeah. I'm not used to like promoting myself in Tetris circles because I usually just play Monster Hunter. So I wasn't really totally sure where to post it, so I posted this over in the subreddit. And I was like, well, if people come over from there, then that's cool. If not, then that's okay too. See ya, Sparkle Wolfie, cheers. Sorry for not being a little bit more talkative tonight. Oh, that's mean. Wow. Yeah. I like, this feels like when you get in a groove together, it's really fun. Almost threw over one of our friends there. Yeah, that would feel bad. Whoops. Join because of the game coming out on Switch? Yeah. I was worried before the game, I was worried before getting my hands on it tonight that this game might run kind of choppy on the Switch because it's not as powerful as like a PC or a PS4, but so far it seems pretty good. I am quite pleased. We'll have to see if some of the like crazier areas in Journey mode still hold up or if they get kind of framey, but so far I haven't noticed any particular frame drops. Nothing egregious. All right, that's the second boss. So it looks like, okay, so you can see on the bottom that there's like a little Joy-Con thing next to my name. Versus the other two have like gamepads next to them. I guess that means they're on PS4 or Xbox. Maybe there's a little icon for PC as well. All right, Taurus is our last boss here. This is cool. I'm into this mode. Oh, oh, it's this mode. You know, big block Tetris. Thanks, Skiffy. Cheers. I hope you're doing well tonight. Wait, what? I can't switch and I can't place this block. Oh, okay. There's no, maybe there's no, oh, there's no hard dropping. You have to soft drop it. Okay. So you have to like hold down to move it down manually. That's what that is. Got it. Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, the blocks dropped down. That was weird looking. I don't know if y'all saw how that block just like dropped its way down there. That was different than how Tetris usually works. Might be some different gravity in this particular mode, huh? It's funny watching people be like, oh shoot, you're already there, let me move to a different spot. It's like, that's a very foreign feeling in Tetris. Not normally used to somebody else being in the way. Wonder how long they had this connected thing planned, because this song is from the original Tetris Effect. Yeah, this is like the main song. I would say this is like the marquee song from Tetris Effect. It has me wondering where if, I wonder if in some of the other bosses you have different music tracks to go along with it. Because I like this song, but if this was the only track for connected mode, I would be a little bit bummed out. It's just only one mood. I'd be interested to see what other kinds of moods they would give us here while fighting bosses with other people. I guess it does kind of fit thematically. Oops, I screwed that up. My bad. It's really funny seeing me like, oh, nope, you're already in that spot. Never mind, I'll go someplace else. It's just hilarious watching people. Like, oh shoot, somebody already took that spot. I'll go to a different one. It's like, I think if you're the one who's up, you can just place it wherever you want. Oh, I'm up, I'm sorry. That's such a weird feeling. Oh my gosh. It's like when you and somebody are both like walking down the sidewalk and you're both going to like the same way and you're like, oh, no, you go there. No, you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, I insist. That's funny. I haven't looked at the boss's screen like at all this entire time. I'm assuming they're doing something. Whatever they're doing doesn't seem to be like drastically threatening whatever we're doing. Octorus. We beat it. Goodbye, Taurus. Those purple blocks are, I think, magic minos, which magically go down, magically fill in. Interesting. I gotcha. You notice some blocks drop, purple ones cascade, all blocks below them. I did, yeah. Is it just purple ones? Challenge complete. Cool. Just the purples. Cal Turok would like to keep going. Let's do some more of that, sure. Look at these S-rank gamers. We're trying. There's different music. I think there is. Honestly, that's some of the stuff I get the most hype about in this game is the music, so I'm already pleased. Oh, my side was a little bit higher up there. Oh, sorry, Square. That's cool. 3 players versus 1 AI. It is 3v1, yeah. It's 3 versus 1 AI. Some of the time you spend building the blocks up on your own individually, You kind of, each player will contribute towards a meter that launches you into the co-op mode, or the co-op portion where you're placing blocks together. There are flaming blocks. I don't know what that means. Maybe they burn away after a little while. That's what I would logically think would happen. Bump up. Okay. Whoops. My building was messy there. Sorry, team. It seems like it kind of flattens out the field a little bit when you go into co-op mode. So like if you have like an atrocious build, it doesn't look like it dumps the atrocious build straight onto your teammates, which is nice of it. I don't know if that's ever gonna get old, seeing somebody like, oh shoot, somebody's already there. Definitely unique, this. Nice. Like how no one bothered with the behemoth of blocks. Nope. The flaming letters from Bookworm? Here's your Decahexatress. There it was. I'm just really... Like, I don't want to say I'm here for the music, because I'm not exclusively here for the music. Like, the Tetris is good too, but like... Whoops, I screwed that the heck up. Okay, this didn't seem like it was as generous with the line clears, did it? There we go. This spaghetti is the best. I love it. This is a 4-player mode would be hilariously fun. It would be pretty nuts. I wonder, like, an asymmetric multiplayer mode in Tetris would be pretty cool. I don't know that that's in this game, but that would be really neat. I don't disagree. Oh. Yeah, I don't know that that boss is doing much of anything over there. Okay, so just the purple blocks drop down. Alright, so we attack him for a bit, come back over to here, and stack until we unlock that again. Hard field. I'm assuming that means we can't clear that. Okay, you have to soften it up first. Got it. What's this dude in the salon saying? I don't know. To me, it sounds like, where are you at? But I have no idea. So that must have been a purple block because it kind of fell down. So I want to experiment with that. Yeah, that falls down like Lumines. Dude! They put Lumines in Tetris. That's what that is. That's the same, like... That's crazy to me. Maybe that's not that crazy, but to me, that's nuts. Check a box if you want to be the boss. Dude, boss, I would love to be the boss character in this. I don't know if I would do well, but it'd be fun. Hey Josiah, welcome. Weekends, there's 4-player? Sick. So when you say that, the real rhyme, do you mean on the weekends somebody gets to be the boss? Or on the weekends there are 4 versus the AI? Granted, real rhyme is playing right now, so they might not get a chance to answer for a minute. But I want to know, because if on weekends you get to be the boss, you be the boss? Oh, dude. We're going to have to do some weekend Tetris streams. I want to be the boss. Again, I don't know if I'd be any good in that, but I want to try. Guess we'll be trying that out this weekend. Did I hear 2 T-spins? Ooh, look at how fast it's coming down now. What was that? Sorry, I'm doing some like real, it's a real influencer tier. Like, what was that? Like, I am surprised by what's happening on screen though. You're being genuine, who cares? I am. Okay, it wasn't just me. You can go there if you want, I don't care. That's awesome. I'll have to get used to thinking with the purple blocks in mind, because right now I'm certainly not. Halo 3 is so exhilarating. Is that what you're playing tonight, Marth? Is Halo? Heck yeah, here we go. Oh, it slowed down again. I want it to be fast all the time. I guess eventually maybe we'll get into lobbies where it is always fast. There we go. Whoops. I think that the music is still affected by you placing the blocks. Be more active here if you weren't sweating. You're all good. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm glad you're having a good time, like looking forward to Halo Infinite. I get it. There's like a special particle effect around the purple blocks too. There's also something hype about going like all the way across the screen to drop your block down into somebody else's part of the grid. If any of you lose, do you all lose? I don't know. Team attack 87.2. I don't know what that means. We are locking avatars as we go. Looks like Mr. Kalturok and I are both pretty new. If you die, others can help revive by doing Tetrises and T-spins. All three need to die for a fall. That's cool. I'm game to keep going. This is really unique. This is unlike anything I've ever seen in Tetris. And there's new music. So like... It's a bit of a sketchy build here. Oh. Oh, you can store the... Oh, everything's doubled. Oh, no. Or no, not everything's doubled? Interesting, that. You can't see what's coming next. I like that there's some variation on the mechanics as you get towards the meter. Whoops. Whoops, well, it was purple, so it fell. Okay, so because those were purple, I could drop those down that well and it helped fill it in. Good stuff. SSASS. SAS. That's us. I hope it's easy to follow that we're all just taking turns as the highlight kind of moves across the screen from one colored block to the next. It feels pretty intuitive once you get used to the rhythm of like other people making decisions on the same screen. It feels pretty okay. You have a couple seconds while the other people are taking their turns to go and line up your next block where you want to put it. Watch what they're doing with theirs. That's kind of the neat thing about different things in Tetris is like every time there's a new mechanic or a new, I don't know, style of building you're going for, whether it's something you're doing on your own or whether it's something you're doing in multiplayer like this, it's kind of just like training your brain to look out for those new things and build different patterns in response. And so it's kind of fun to kind of get used to building with other people. It's not a usual thing you would do in Tetris. It looks like a lot of the lines that you have will drop down together when you like meld your three grids together. So like if I had kind of an awkward spot there, it doesn't necessarily leave us all screwed. I don't think I actually blocked the other person, but it can be kind of disorienting to see the other person's block kind of line up on top of yours. You're like, oh shoot, I'm in the wrong spot. Playing this also means I get a split second to look at chat every once in a while I'm waiting for other people to shoot their blocks down. That one's all the way up at the top. I feel like the boss, the graphic over there. Oh, he can die even when we're out of our co-op mode. I didn't realize. So I guess we are doing some gradual damage to the boss even when we're not in the co-op mode there. Neo. Nice real rhyme. Surprised that Enhanced made this game for the Switch and now it's real. Me too. It's something that like years ago I wanted when Tetris Effect came out on PS4. I was like, man, I really like games on handhelds. I sure hope this comes to Switch someday. But it didn't really seem realistic because it was only on PS4 at the time. It really seemed like a pipe dream. So to be here a couple years later, having played a lot more Tetris and have it be a thing, it's a happy day. Oh, that's messed up. Boss is mean. I feel like I have kind of a hard time paying attention to what the boss is doing. I kind of notice the effects it shoots at us when the effects come in. But I'm definitely never even looking over at where the boss actually is on screen. Thank you, T-Spin. That block falling down mechanic is really neat. That's super different for Tetris. You need to have 6 eyes to play this game and stream at the same time. I'm not good at it, that's for sure. Well, your wait to play it on Switch, Dizzliz, is almost over. Whoops. That's too bad. Oh, had a little bit of stutter there. I'm not sure what happened. Could be a network thing, could be a game thing. Whoop. Shoot. I guess now's as good a time as any to ask, how's the audio, guys? Everything sound okay? I know the game probably looks at least a little blurry because of all the particles going nuts all over the screen. But hopefully, sounds okay. There's no audio issues. It sounds good for you? Good. Thank you guys. Cheers. I never want to take that for granted. Having folks here to be like, yeah, it sounds good. A bit of a weird build. Okay, I can do this and it'll drop down, yeah. You're good. That's funny. Nice. Alright, almost done with this boss guy. And it's gone. Nice. Alright, I think after this boss we'll go ahead and we'll check out some of the other modes in the multiplayer. But this has been pretty neat. This is definitely a unique mode. I doubt there's been a Tetris game like it. Oh god, what is that? You can't spin pieces. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, good, it wore off. It wore off at exactly the right time. The horizontal line. Oh my god. Tetris already? Yes, Quill. I shot Enhance, the publishers behind this game, an email earlier like, hey, I really like that game. If there's any chance I can get it early and stream a few days early for you guys, I'd be happy to. And they were like, yeah, sure. I did not expect them to say yes, but they did. So here we are, playing Tetris a little bit early. That's awesome. Like I said, I'm surprised still. Honestly, what I was doing this afternoon is I got in a new mouse, and that mouse is a mouse that lets you like manually write like a custom configuration for its firmware in terms of its buttons and like what the buttons do. And I spent like 4 hours this afternoon trying to learn how to write this mouse's firmware and not learning how to do it the right way. And I was just super zonked out and tired. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna stream tonight. I'm so tired. My brain is just mush. So I spent like hours trying to figure out this like firmware for the mouse. And I opened up my email and saw that I'd gotten this early. I was like, okay, never mind. We are streaming tonight. So I was very surprised. I didn't expect that. What the? Wait, did I get somebody else's lines? What happened there? Saw something about the mouse on Discord? Yeah, I'll figure it out tomorrow and or later tonight. I definitely won't stay up all night doing that. No, not me. I would never. Tetris saving lives. Kept me from going mad with the firmware. No spin. Oh, again? All right, at least I got a vertical line this time. That was unwise. Okay, I think I can spin again now. Yeah. Oh no. They really pull out all the stops trying to mess with you in this mode. Co-op time. Sorry, my well is just a mess. Sorry, folks. I'm just giving them some place good to put their blocks is what I'm doing. Do I have any thoughts to say about what happened with Twitch? Twitch got hacked. There wasn't a whole lot of details in terms of like when that particular Twitch hack occurred, but not great stuff. Enhanced Experience, thank you so much for streaming. Enhanced Experience. If you are the publisher account for Enhanced, then thank you so much for the code. Thanks for letting me stream early. I think it would be. Yeah, thank you, Enhanced Experience, for letting us play tonight. All right, I think I'm gonna check out some of the other multiplayer modes. Yes, that's us. Well, cheers. Thank you very much. It's nice to get to share some early Tetris effect. So far, this is running like a dream on the Switch. And that connected mode, I didn't know much about it, but it's fairly cool. All right, zone battle. Standard one-on-one battle Tetris with a twist, the time-stopping zone mechanic. We're gonna get so destroyed, but we're gonna try this out. Unable to continue the session because connection with your opponent was lost. Well, we'll try again. The host has left. The session is closed. That might be something we have to wait for launch to do. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Sand, Jedi, and Ristretto. Tier 4, Tier 1, USA. All right. I am ready. So excited to hear you're all enjoying it. We just announced on Twitter, but we're doing a midnight launch. When? Tomorrow? Would that be tomorrow night? Just about 24 hours from now, right? '8th of October? Well, sweet. I was gonna say, I saw that you guys had some kind of trailer, like final release trailer coming out. Well, we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be here either tomorrow or Friday doing some more of this game. I want to see some of those weekend modes. All right, so we have to worry about zone in this mode. I've played a little bit of Battle Tetris, but I've never played Battle Tetris with zone before. This isn't going so hot. Time to downstack for our lives. That goes live at 8 a.m. Pacific time trailer. Got it. Okay, well, not out yet then. I saw you guys post something about it then. Can I use zone at any time? I can. Okay, so now I'm using zone. I don't know what that's gonna mean for me here. This is my first time trying it out. Okay, did that send a bunch of attacks to him all at once? I can't tell. Either way, I got destroyed in about 36 hours. If they're doing a midnight launch, it would be about 24 hours. I guess it depends on midnight what your time zone would be. The Joy-Cons, love that. Yep, I'm playing on a Pro Controller, but it still shows that. All right, Sand Jedi. Let's try that again. Okay, I think you just sent me some with Zone, which is why there's so much of it. Do I have to like clap back with my Zone? Is that a thing? Oh gosh, I didn't do it very well though. Okay, it seems like maybe the Zone like sort of blocks you from incoming damage, sort of? I don't know. Right now I feel screwed. Joy-Cons is for players on the Switch, so people can tell what platform they're on. Nice one, Sand Jedi. Welp, like I said, we got pretty creamed. That's okay. We gotta figure out how the Zone works in this game. Did they even use Zone? Maybe they didn't. Destroyed. Hi, Ken. We did indeed get destroyed. It's okay. Guardian Infantry, we are tier 2 in Tetris Effect ranked now. Look at that. We don't have a little like fighting guy anymore. We have a guy with a sword instead. An infantryman. I hope you're well tonight, Ken. Ranked match. Okay, so who are these people? Join room. Okay, so minus. Join room. Enter room ID. You will join the active session matching the room ID. I think you can set this up no matter what platform you're on, which is cool. Is this crossplay? It is, yes. So you can play it with people on PC or PS4 or Xbox or Switch. Watching pros use Zone is insane. They use it like 4 times a minute. I'll have to start watching gameplay for it. I know this game has been out on Xbox, like the multiplayer version of Tetris Effect has been out on Xbox for like almost a year. But I haven't really watched much of the gameplay from multiplayer because I've been like, I'll research that, or I'll learn more about that when I get the game someday if I get it on PS4 or something. It's time to start learning. Grandmaster Tetris competitions. That's true. Chummy Ox 2790951. They're in Brazil. At least I think that's what BRA stands for. Please don't get bullied. I'm gonna try and do well at some point tonight. Might take some warm up though. I think it's gonna take a little bit of experimentation to like know when to use Zone, because I don't actually know how Zone exactly works in this mode. I know how it works in the regular story mode, but I gotta still think through like how you would best use it in a multiplayer scenario. Think about how it affects sending blocks to the person. Right now, I think my goal should just be a down stack like a madman. Okay, so I think they're using Zone right now over there. Let's be ready to use Zone right back at them if we need to. Whoops. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna use Zone. Let's just figure out how this works. So what happens when I clear lines with Zone right now? Okay, they're using Zone over there too. Oh, I see. It just lets you blow through lines regardless of what's underneath. Okay, that's valuable. You can just clear. So like I can clear that without too many repercussions, even though I didn't clear it super cleanly. Interesting. And then am I gonna send him a bunch of damage now? Quill, cheers. Thank you. Whoop. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, no. I had the line, or I had a line. As someone who has streamed some of the matches, it's been a blast to be a part of. The Tetris Effect Connected Fall Seasonal Tournament is going on now. A couple of round 2 matches will be streamed over the course of the weeks to come. Make sure to check the Tetris Effect Connected page if you want to see some high quality Tetris. Yes, if you would like to see people play Tetris better than me, there are people who play it a lot better than me. Check out that page if you want to see how this game's actually played. Oh man, we've got to get... Gotta get in the zone here. Pun possibly intended. Alright, they're using zone right now, I think. I'm scared. Okay, you can see the damage on the side there, how much they're going to clap back, or how much they're going to send to you all at once. It's okay, we're in a good spot to start firing back. Alright, I'm going to pop zone. Start clearing lines back at them. The sound effects on that are really cool. Oh, look at all that damage they're sending me, though. Oh, but I had more, apparently. I'm not sure how that worked. I guess maybe my damage was storing up because of the zone still or something. I don't know. They're sending it right back, though. I won one! Using a full zone gives your attack a larger bonus. Okay, gotcha. So you want to actually, there's incentive to charge it up all the way. Got it. Interesting. I know how to T-spin. I cannot build for T-spins, if that makes sense. There is a difference between those things. Like if there was one there in front of me, I'd be like, oh yeah, cool, a T-spin, I would get it. But like, I'm not, my brain's not to the point where I'm setting them up left and right for extra points. Oh, god darn it. Shoot. Here comes the zone. Oh, I can hear it. Dude, that's so stressful. Oh no. Not gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention to the names and just assumed the one losing was you. I appreciate that. It is now? Yes, it is now. Good games, Chummy Ox. That's okay. We gotta get in the zone, man. Have you done connected mode a lot yet? We did a couple rounds of it earlier, the Devo Tigger. We just did probably like 5 or 6 rounds with the real rhyme in chat, and it was fun. So we did that for a little while. I want to check out Zone Battle for a little while longer, maybe a few more rounds, and then we'll keep checking out some more of these, like Score Attack and Classic Score Attack. Classic Score Attack we'll save for last because I'm sure I'll be worst at it. I'm too spoiled. Waiting for player. But I would be down to do some more connected later. Have fun with Classic, it's quite difficult. Totally different mental space. Okay, ready. Is it gonna find somebody for us? Let's see. There we go. Magic 32. Random pieces can be brutal if you take the 7-bag randomizer for granted, like me. So does Classic not have 7-bag? Were they that faithful? Where they were like, yeah, you can get pretty bad RNG in this mode. Oh man. Well, at least they were faithful. Classic was true random. And the version in this game, Tetris Effect Connected, is like that. Oh gosh. Well, it's something. I like that your little avatars animate and like send the damage to the other person. That's kind of neat. Oh no, this poor guy. Not the most hype zone in the world, but it's damage. That's damage. Here we go. He had max zone too. So in a situation like that, maybe he should have popped it and like used that zone to try and fire as much of that damage back at us as he could have. That might have been like a chance for his survival or something. I'm still trying to get used to how these mechanics work. That's a lot of squares. There we go. Okay, let's go. Come on. Oh, I screwed myself up again. Shoot. This is a poor build right now. Let's get out of this poor build if we can. There we go. We're out. Nice. I would imagine that's going to be goodbye. Yeah. That's something. Imagining pros battling that back and forth from each other is insane. There's an option to make it so you see more of your next queue. It's only one by default. Hey, Parsec, welcome. I would like to turn that on. That sounds like a nice option. All right. Why don't we go ahead and do one more of those zone battles, and then we'll do another one of the multiplayer modes after that. I hope your night's going well, Parsec. We've met some fun Tetris friends here in the chat. We got to play co-op with some of them, which was cool. All right, gameplay, next queue. 4, please. Hold Q on Ghost Piece display. Tetramino colors, customized, initial rotation. Toggle the ability to rotate a Tetramino before it appears. I don't know if I'm high skill enough for that yet. I'll leave it on default. Adjustable camera on, camera zoom, more zoomed out, way zoomed out. I'm gonna leave it at default for now. Simultaneous left and right. Move last input direction until that button is released, then stop. Move last input direction until that button's released, then other direction. I don't know what that means. Going well, just got home from Smash. Ah, you were at a Smash tournament tonight. How'd it go? Diagonal walk, matrix bounce, cross-platform play. Cool. Decent options there. You can, of course, customize the controls too, which is cool. I wonder if you could plug in a keyboard. Let's find out. Tournament ran well, did all right, so it was a good night. Nice. We are playing some Tetris. I want to see if you can actually map a keyboard to it. Hello, Ruminant Moo. Spare keyboard. If keyboard can work with Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, it probably works for this. If his hands is still in the chat, we could ask. That's true. Oh, Ravenous is raiding. Hello, Ravenous Glavenous. Welcome. Thank you for the shout out to them, Parsec. Cheers. How am I doing? I'm doing well. I'm getting to check out a Tetris game a little early, which is exciting. All right, let's plug this in. Let's see. Okay. Doesn't look like it. Oh. Huh. I'm pressing a button on the keyboard and it seems to be mapping it. Or no, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Move left. Move right. Rotate clockwise. It's taking the inputs. Soft drop. Hard drop. Hold. Activate zone. Z for zone, I guess. Is it actually taking it? I can't tell. Didn't know the Tetris Effect was coming to Switch. That's awesome news. It is, yeah. It's coming out this Friday for 30 bucks, I think. It'll normally be 40, but they're having it on sale for launch, which is kind of cool. Let's see if that worked. Because I was hitting a button on the keyboard. Here, let's go out to not a multiplayer mode. I was hitting a button on the keyboard and it was closing the menu, so it's possible. Maybe I have to maybe if I could go out here, controllers. It's really that soon? Yeah, comes out actually 24 hours or now from now is when they said the launch was gonna happen. All right. Let's see, it's definitely responding to the keyboard's inputs, so you'd think it'd be able to. Let's see. I will be pretty hype if I can play this on a controller. Or on a keyboard, rather. Okay, right now it's not having any effect. Controls. These are the Switch controls. Options. Customize controls. I think maybe I have to try and get the keyboard to show up as a controller. I might have to do some research for this in order to actually get a controller to show up. L and R. Can I press L and R on the controller or on the keyboard? Pairing controllers with a USB connector. Connect to the console using a USB charging cable. I'll look this up off stream because this seems like it could get kind of dry. It does seem like it was responding to the keyboard's input. Like if I click this button on the controller and then I press a button on this keyboard, seems like something's going on there. So, I mean, in theory, it might work. I'll have to play around with that. I would love to be able to play this on keyboard. I do actually prefer playing on the keyboard these days to a controller, oddly enough. All right. I'm going to treat myself. To me, that sounds like an error sound. I mean, but it responded to it. Like, it definitely responded to a button from the keyboard. That's just its back sound effect in this game in general. It's not necessarily an error sound. All right, I'm going to treat myself to the next 3 levels of Journey, and then we'll go back and do some more multiplayer modes. Y'all have seen me play these before, but I like them a lot. To anybody who's come in since the beginning of the stream and hasn't seen Tetris Effect on any console before, this is Tetris Effect. You play through some levels, the levels kind of morph and change as you go through, and all of the visuals and audio responds to your placing of the blocks and your clearing of the lines and stuff. Really cool. The very definition of the perfect chill game. It really is. It speeds up and it slows down. Like right now the speed's not too high, but it's gonna get a little quicker here in a minute, I do believe. This particular section of levels, you get 3 levels per like area of the journey mode. This particular area has some of my favorite music in it. Not this one right now, but later on in this set of 3 levels, there's one of my favorites. So I want to do this set of levels real quick, and we'll go back and do some more multiplayer. Try and get a little better at some of those multiplayer modes, eh? Oops, kind of screwed up a little bit there. That's okay. Gonna speed up a little bit there. Whoop. And that's all for that area. There's 3, I think there's, what is it, 3 zones per area? Or 3 areas per zone. It's something like that. Different units of Tetris Effect level measurement. Let's see. If I could hazard a guess, I don't know that this is not, I mean, if this is running at anything lower than 1080p, it doesn't really look super bad for it. And it's definitely running at 60. Earlier I had a 30 frames per second preview on it in OBS, and I was like, oh, it's running a lot smoother on the Switch. Which was one of my main concerns about this game, is like, this game on PC, decently demanding. Can't run it on just anything, so I was a little bit worried for the little mobile platform that is the Switch, but it seems to be doing well. That was my primary concern booting the game up tonight. Bravo, devs. Probably a dumb question, but what does it have a straightforward classic mode too? It does, yeah, both in single player and in online. There is a classic mode that doesn't have any of the crazy zone mechanics or any of the crazy visuals. So both mechanically and visually, there are classic Tetris modes too. It is quite the varied package of Tetris. And tomorrow, I'm gonna get up, and I have to get up very early for work, but I'm gonna get up and go to work, and whatever time my lunch break ends up being tomorrow, I'm gonna get to play some Tetris Effect on my lunch break, which is not something I could have said yesterday. This game would kill you. Modes like this are what would get me to play puzzle games like this for an almost unhealthy amount of time. For me, it's like, it really is just a relaxation thing. I mean, I've put a lot of time into Tetris over the last couple years, not like an insane amount. There are people who play just loads and loads of Tetris. I'm not that person, but I've put enough time in to be comfortable with it. And I can boot it up and just relax and let my mind kind of enjoy placing the blocks for a little while and then get back out. I imagine it gets pretty fulfilling if you spend a lot of time investing and improving at Tetris. I should have used my zone if I wanted to maximize points, but I'm just trying to get on through. Whoops. Well. Whoops. So you can screw up a little bit in zone if you're a little bit too over aggressive like I was there, trying to be a little bit crazy, going for as many lines as possible. Definitely been some times over the years where me and my friend Ethan would be playing this game and one of us would go and do a zone and end up in a worse spot than we were trying to get out of in the first place because we went a little too far. It's like, whoops, well, that's not what we wanted to do there, was it? Aggressive and Tetris is such a weird mix of words. Dude. I mean, like, I'm not one of them, but there are people, man. If you saw them play Tetris, you'd be like, that is aggressive. That's some aggressive block stacking, my guy. You would see, like, you joke, but man, there's some crazy stuff out there. People who have just, like, their brains have just transcended. Their brains are just only Tetrominoes now. And it's cool to see. Whoops. Alright, so this is an example of a nice time to pop zone as just a defensive thing where I can just go ahead and do this. Not to rack up a bunch of extra score, but just kind of slow down, not have the blocks going too quickly as I'm trying to clear up this bit of mess I've made for myself here. I'm also quite bad at reading chat while playing Tetris, so I apologize if it takes me a minute to get to some of your messages. If there's something that you want me to reply to, or just like a question, and I miss it because I'm trying to play, and then by the time I get to a break, your question isn't in view anymore, feel free and re-ask it. I will want to answer it. Have I ever played Geometry Wars? A long time ago. I like it. Hello, Nikochi Neko. Boom, Tetris for this. Thank you. Here's my favorite level. Oh, and there were some frame drops at the beginning. Here's hoping it doesn't feel like that throughout. Welcome to you, Descentus. I haven't played Geometry Wars in a while, but I imagine I would like it if I did. You guys will see why this is my favorite, probably in just a minute here. This one starts off really quiet, and it just builds and gets really hype. Which is a weird thing to say about a Tetris level, but you'll see. Good old ritual passion. It's been a hot minute for YouTube. Such a beautiful game. Sold me on this game, to be honest. That's not my goal here today. I would like to say I'm not being paid by Enhance. They were very kind and let me stream a game that I really love early, which I appreciate. Should clarify that. Here we go. And I screwed it up. Whoop. When me and my friend Ethan first started playing this game together, this level just destroyed us over and over. This level actually inspired fear in our hearts. We would get to it and be like, oh man, here it comes. Will we survive through to the end? So bright. Oh my goodness. So bright. Well, there you go. Need the push. You've wanted this game since it first came out on console. I mean, if you can play it portably, why not? I guess there's probably a really nice 4K version or a 4K upscale version of this on like the PS5 or Xbox or PC, but I don't know. Being able to play this game portably is really something. All right. I hope you enjoy 3U when it comes, Ravenous Gladness. All right, that was our little treat of Journey Mode. I've played Journey Mode so many times, it's like I don't need to see that anymore. I've played a lot of it, but man, it's so good, dude. It's so good. All right, that was Journey Mode. Let's check out some more of the multiplayer. Guardian Avatar. Your Guardian Avatar is your spirit given form in the multiplayer galaxy. Guardian Avatars can be unlocked in assorted ways. The more difficult an avatar is to unlock, the greater a badge of honor it serves as. Can you unlock them all? Probably not me. We have Recruit, Infantry, Sergeant. Or Sergeant, rather. Sergeant. Ted Ferguson. Sand Gosling. Lactating Goose. Alright, I clicked ranked match. So I think it's just kind of loading in. Or something. I don't know. I hit A. It's kind of frozen up. I want to play. Let me pause. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. Ranked match. There we go. Okay, connected, zone battle. Let's try score attack. Compete one-on-one for the highest score in a conventional game of modern Tetris. Look away for a second. You're not playing journey mode anymore? Nope. I was just treating myself to that one little stretch of areas. I've played through journey mode on stream a lot of times now. It feels wrong to me to show off like something that's been in the base game for years when we've gotten early access to check out the multiplayer modes on Switch. So we're going to check out the multiplayer modes some more. We'll try out score attack mode. We did finish the second string of areas though. Ritual Passion is my favorite one. It's so good. But yeah, thanks folks for being here tonight. Thanks Enhance for letting this happen. This is kind of cool. Very cool. There we go. I love grandma, as you should. Love your grandmother. So this is not ascending damage. This is just who can get a higher score in Tetris. Initial speed level. Let's go with 5. They also chose 5. I don't know if I set theirs or if they chose the same thing as me. Am I about to get like stomped? I might be. Funky music. I like that the background lit up when I got that Tetris. That was kind of cool. This is almost eerie because like I'm used to the battle mode where you get a sense of how the other player is doing by how much damage they're sending you. In this mode, I have no idea how they're doing. Really cool background. It is. From what I can see, this whole game is artistically really neat. If you can't tell, when I'm moving the pieces, that is what is making that part of the music go off. Which is just, it's so cool. The music will never be the same twice because you're just inputting those inputs a little bit differently each time. It's so neat. I think right by my score on my side of the screen, the left-hand side of the screen, I think it's telling me that I have 23,000 more score than they do right now. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it's telling me. Yeah, it's going up as I'm doing those Tetrises, so we're doing okay. That's nice that it's right by where my peripheral vision is normally. I appreciate that. Somebody thought that through. Ooh, speed level goes up. Heck yeah, let's get it. Ooh. Poor guy isn't gonna make his grandma proud tonight. How do you know? She might just be happy he's playing Tetris. They might be hanging out together. Who knows? They could even be playing together. She could be having one half of the controller and he could have the other. Or something like that. I was wondering when someone was going to trigger one of our Monster Hunter sound redeems. That is me impersonating a monster from the Monster Hunter series. It doesn't mesh overly well with the wonderful sounds of Tetris Effect. This OST is so cool. Screw you. Health down. No comment. Dude, you guys see that sick iframe? He iframed it while he was stunned. It's crazy. Y'all trying to mess me up over here. He went, "Eek." Okay, we have 5 minutes left. That's a long time. That's a long time to just rack up score. Whoops.
No! I jinxed it!
Now that redeem is appropriate. That's our buddy Ethan, who we usually play Tetris with. Okay, so you can hear when their score goes up as well, or when their speed goes up as well there. Got ourselves in a bit of a tight spot here. Get that out of there. Here we go. We're starting to get to the fast stuff now.
My
This is where
soul's gone.
This is where I really won't be able to read chat. I'm sorry. This is where I actually should be looking at the screen the whole time.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.
Good old Orson Welles is going to see us through. Oh, GG. Hi, Zelda fan. Hello, Nox. That was fun. Sorry, Grandma. Absolutely smoked. That's okay. I like that mode. That mode just feels like play regular Tetris and see if you can play regular Tetris as good as the other guy. I want to try that one again, but we'll go ahead. We'll try classic score attack. This is the moment. If you want to see me suck, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Take that, Grandma. Look, I'm sure she was proud of him. I bet she would put some of those builds, some of what he was building over there, I couldn't really see, but I bet she would put some of those builds up on the fridge with a magnet, just right up there. Sprint is your personal favorite. There's some interesting modes. We'll jump back into the connected mode here in a minute. I think after this, we'll jump back to the connected mode and show off some more of that. So if there is anybody in the chat who has this game and would like to play it, not on Switch, or if you have Switch, sure, but on PlayStation or Xbox or PC, feel free and let me know. We'll go ahead and we'll do connected if we can. Figure out how to set up a room. All right, see ya, Uchi. Cheers. Crossplay? Yeah, this game plays with people on PC, Xbox, and PS4. Rest well, friend, Uchi. It's nice to get to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight while we played this game. It's actually available on the Quest 2 now. Yep. Dude, this game in VR is supposed to be so cool. I almost bought a PSVR a couple years ago, exclusively for this game and only this game. You have a PSVR? This game is available in PSVR. It's supposed to be really cool. It's cool, but very limited. I wouldn't, like, that's something where I wouldn't pay full price for a PSVR just to play Tetris Effect, but if I could find like a deal on a used one that's like, it's not too much money, I would totally get it just for this one game. All right, I'm ready. We're waiting for somebody else to play Classic Score Attack. Are you telling me that people are not just clamoring? Thank you, Redacted Info 404. Redacted Info 404 is clamoring to play some Classic Score Attack. Let's get it. I'm gonna suck so bad, dudes. This is classic Tetris, as in old NES or Game Boy Tetris. I'm gonna need initial speed 0. I'm gonna need it. No ghost either. So you can't really see where the pieces are going. I'm assuming that's them clearing lines. This probably isn't a smart way to build my board, honestly. Good clear noise. Ooh. All right. I live for this game's music, dude. This doesn't feel anywhere near as fast as I see some people playing this game for old classic Tetris. Hi Kazuki, welcome. Ooh, the blocks kick off the back or the side walls a little differently too. That's a bad build right there. I doubt I can do that crazy. Nope, you can't rotate in like you can in modern Tetris. I should have known better. Uh-oh, here we go. The spaghetti comes. Let's see how we can deal with the spaghetti. No matter where you are, the spaghetti finds you eventually. Oh no! See, I went too quick there. Oh boy. Oh no! But like, who can be mad with the music this good though? screw you. Health down. Well, we didn't die. It's also not that fast yet. Bummer about those blocks down there. This isn't looking too good, is it? That's that. I'm out. But did they win? Please wait. Oh, okay. Wait, so my score is higher, so I get to see if I still win? They might win now. That's kind of interesting. They've cleared more lines than us. We need a ROMs command to dissuade people talking about piracy, probably. Hey, Kazuki, don't ask for ROMs in our chat. That's against Twitch rules, that's against our rules. Ugh. I still won, even though I got out first. It's in the rules here on Twitch. It's in the rules in the Discord. Do not ask about where to find ROMs. All right. Well, we tried out all the different multiplayer modes. I want to try some more connected. If anyone here in the chat still is on who has the game, feel free and jump up. We can do some together if you'd like. Yeah, you're not... Is it bad sportsmanship for you to hop in again? I don't think there are that many folks who have the game Real Rhyme, so I don't think so. Hey, Zelda fan, what 26 said is okay. They're allowed to say what they would do. You cannot link to ROMs or ROM sites here in the chat. Friend match is, I think, what I want here, right? So how does this work? Okay, room ID is up in the top right there. Do we need to wait for 3 people? Asking for ROMs is the big deal, 26. Saying that someone should go find one is not a particularly, like, against the rules statement. I'd prefer if folks didn't advocate for privacy or piracy in the chat, especially for a game series we really enjoy, like Monster Hunter. In general, though, asking for ROMs is a big no-no. Linking to ROMs is a big no-no. Advocating for piracy is not as big of a no-no, but still kind of like, eh. All right, we have the Real Rhyme. Do we need a third person here, Real Rhyme? Or can we just go with 2? I don't think we have 3 people here in the chat for the game. There's a CPU, AI skill level good. All right, sure, let's try that. Let's see what that works. Let's see how that works like. Wonder how ping affects this game. This multiplayer mode probably not too crazily bad. I wonder how the CPU's placements will be in the co-op portion. CPU is a good homie. Oh, weird. What are these blocks? Okay, those blocks for something. What is happening here? So this is a mode where there are 3 human players, or in this case, there's 2 human players because we didn't have a third friend in the lobby. And we're all versing an AI boss on the far right. All 3 of us human players are building up gauge, and you'll see what happens. In a minute, we're going to be all playing on the same board together. It's pretty trippy. It's something unique to this game of Tetris. And it's a little different. Here we go. Okay, so now we each take turns. Each person places 1 block. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm the yellow cursor. And so I can go basically anywhere on the board and I can place a yellow block to fill in a hole. And we use this to kind of attack the boss on the far right. You missed it connected? Oh, we'll get you in right after this. I'm sorry we missed you, Davo Tigger. We were looking for a third person. We don't want a bot if we don't have to. There's also some blocks in this mode that will have some gravity to them and actually fall down, which is a pretty big deal. Means you can actually play a little bit differently. You went and took a shower. No worries. We just started. So it's not a big deal if we X out after this area. At least I don't think it is. I'd rather play with 3 people. Yeah, these blocks are really weird, dude. Solo started playing Monster Hunter G. I saw that in the Discord. Have you gotten to play with them yet? This mode seems like a pretty chill mode to play and talk to chat at the same time. Because you always have a teammate or 2 working towards the goal with you at the same point in time. It's kind of neat. Okay, so we can't see what blocks we have coming up next, and that was a weird block. Yeah, it's an extra long block. Look at that. Look at these. What are these blocks, dude? Pentominoes, I guess so. Haven't coordinated yet. Well, I hope you guys have fun when you do. All right, here we go. Sudoku uses pentominoes, does it? I haven't played Sudoku in so many years. I don't even remember how it works. That's some luminous stuff there. That is just crazy. I'm not used to that. All right, let's drop out and let's get Davo Tigger in if we can. Can we pause? No, I guess not. Maybe? Nope, doesn't look like there's a pause. Okay, well, after this one, we'll get Devo Tigger in. If you're still game to play Devo Tigger, it'd be nice to have 3 people. Or until you die, but don't. No, we won't die. It was not on purpose. Squeeze. Oh, that's really claustrophobic. That's so weird. Having to be a little bit more attentive to this than the last couple of rounds against the bosses. This is neat. Here we go. All right, cheers, Ravenous Clavinous. Well, if I screw over someone's rotation there, I apologize. Oh, I did there. So far, I haven't really noticed the CPU. I guess the CPU probably doesn't drop or like take a moment to think sometimes like a human player would, but so far the CPU has not screwed us up at least. Yeah, this mode's cozy. I'm into this mode just as like a for fun way to play Tetris online with other people. I'm not gonna hit the popo for charge. Only mean people hit popo for charge. Are you eating the popo? No, leave my popo alone. That's messy. Right, here we go. Back into the co-op mode. Whoops. Sounds really cool. This game's sound design, man. So good. Alright. And that was that. That's the boss. Oh. Alright, I think this is the last boss before we get to get Davo Tigger in. I'm looking forward to it. I was hoping this would happen at some point. Just like in the Grandmaster. Whoops, I'm sorry. To make the Grandmaster modes fast, that's true. This is not particularly fast. And no, we don't care about Tetris spoilers here in the chat. No, we don't care about Tetris spoilers here. There are some spoilers in another series that we play called Monster Hunter, sort of, that we kind of care about sometimes. I don't like learning the details of the bosses in Monster Hunter before we've beaten them, but in Tetris, I don't particularly care. Alright, no hold allowed, and no seeing what's coming next. Just deal with it. This is fun. As this gets tougher, this is definitely a lot of fun to keep up with. Someone asked earlier what happens if you fill up the screen during that mode. I have no idea. That thing's almost done. You can turn the board shifting off if you find it distracting. Yeah, I'll have to play around with some of the options in the next couple days. Because it does move around. It does feel pretty distracting. That's part of Tetris Effect, honestly. Tetris Effect has that kind of weird, distracting element to it with the visuals. In some of the modes. Whoops. Well, that's that. Again, I'm sorry if I don't get to read chat a whole lot while I'm playing this kind of a mode. Tetris streams just kind of like that. I have to like get my chat a lot more like right in my peripheral vision in order to pay attention to some of the messages while we're playing a game like this. Otherwise, it's just impossible. My soul's gone. I hope you're doing well. I think you can hear some of the Monster Hunter noises in some of those redeems too.
Hello, my name Stitch. My voice is too deep now because I'm 23.
This game's hypnotizing. It is when you're playing it too.
Several years
No
ago,
joke.
I would have sounded right. Yeah.
So these purple blocks can fall down into holes like that, making them a really good use to drop down into wells like the one I just had there by my build. So I can, yep. Here we go. Is that it? It is. Goodbye. Nice. We both beat the CPU. I got SS this time. That feels good. All right. Let's get Davo Tigger in. Let you jump in, you'll be better than the CPU. I believe it. I believe it. All right, room ID is in the top right-hand corner there. We could do Maniac Mode if we want. Let's try it. Where is that? Basically hard mode for all the previous bosses. Where do we go to get to that? Sorry if I don't know where to go yet. Don't do Maniac Mode. Davo Tigger says, nah. Just do normal Area 5. Okay. We're on Area 4. Oh. Should I back out and choose 5? Okay, I'll remake the lobby. That's fine. Oh, you can go into settings and say start at area 5. I'm sorry. Whoops. Area 5, insane. The final ultimate test of speed, skill, and teamwork. All right, there's the room ID. Sorry, folks. Let's see. Where's... Okay, X is match options. Maniac Mod, starting area. Toggle tougher, faster, more deadly versions of the AI bosses. Let's just do 5. You used to have Tetris on your calculator? Calculator Tetris? Nice thing to have. I don't know if I ever had calculator Tetris. Tier 10. What's dang it? You got disconnected? No! You gotta be joking. Hopefully it'll spit us back out to the menu. You can try and host? Sure. If we ever get to the end of the loading screen. It'll spit us back out eventually. Okay. Well, then we'll just sit here. There it is. Okay. Friend match. Join room minus. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. 6 R U C. Dare you try a sprint mode, though, by only doing triples? It sounds like a decent challenge. How'd you do the little heart? There was like a little heart by your icon. Right stick, you click it in for emote. Oh yeah, look at that! There's little emotes! Alright, let's get it. This mode is nuts to look at, I'm sure. I'm like almost never looking at y'all's boards. I'm sure this mode is just nuts to look at. Whoops. I had a different piece there. Whoops. Nice job dropping that down. What the hell is my username? My username is Ristretto. I'm playing with some other people in Tetris, Arcane Doctrine. Welcome to the stream. Oh, 26? His name was 26. Oh, I can rotate things again. I'm sitting here not rotating things. I know there's a color tell for it. I just wasn't paying close enough attention. This music is from the final level of Journey Mode. This mode's really fun. This game's better than Monster Hunter. I like Monster Hunter a whole lot too. I can see, like, I can't see much of these other two, like the other y'all's boards, but man, I can tell that your brains are working a lot faster than my brain is right now. So I'm glad I'm playing with y'all too. Oh, what is that? All right. That's a few wells there. It's getting hard to see. Cool. Have I ever been to prison? No, Arcane. Oh, here we go. That's a good deal faster. I think it's worn off that speed boost, but man, I'd play the whole thing like that. Fast Tetris is exciting. Whoops, sorry. I feel like I'm screwing people up. Nice. King and Queen Slayer Zelda fan, is that what you're thinking of? King and Queen Slayer were pretty rough in 4 Ultimate. Nice. That boss is done. Oh, we can zoom in and out there. Thumbs up. Heart. The little blocks are so funny. Oh right, no hard drop, okay. Half to slow drop. That one always throws me off so much because I just never play like that in modern Tetris. Okay, I think we can, yeah, we can do it now. God, that's so rough. Just single line clears for days. Oh, here we go. And it's fast now. This is wicked. Shuffles things around down there a little bit, huh? This feels like we're really hanging on together here. Oh boy. I'm out, but they can revive me, I think. Revive. Oh, I have to press A. Or something? Stuff's just happening, yeah. I think I'm just like flashing. I think they're just flashing me back in. Uh-oh. It's all up to David. It's all up to Davo Tigger now. Twist. Oh. Is it rhythm based? That part is. Oh no. The big blocks. Every time you get the rhythm right, it fills up the bar a little bit. I see it now. No! That's pretty cool. I was not pulling my weight there, and we still got an S. Notice how the boss is Tetromedon? This is basically final boss of normal mode. Cool. Let's try it again. I've got time for a couple more of these before I go to bed tonight. Gamers. We're trying. Tetramidian, not just Tetromedon. Tetramidian. I said a boss from Monster Hunter. Tetranodon, you know. The final boss of Tetris Effect. Tetranodon. I feel like my teammates are moving really, really fast right now. Like, really fast right now. Here you T-spin. Someone knows how to build. I don't. That was fast. Alright. Screw you. Health down. Good timing. Good timing. Alright, on to the next zone. I got lucky with that. Giant and no spin. Got it. Okay, now we can spin again. I don't know what this is. What are those? It like locks them down, kind of. I imagine if you get a group of people together who are really in tune with this stuff, they can actually build in this for Tetrises and not just like individual line clears, which is kind of gnarly. I like what we're doing right now, actually. What we were doing there for a moment. Like I said, Zelda fan, I wish my brain was going as fast as my teammates' brains are right now. Little did we know we were going to be getting carried in Tetris tonight. And yet, here we are. Pentomino time. He's not even slowing down that much. They seem like they are on it. I definitely feel like I'm getting more tired as we go. Nice. 132 attack. He's almost done. He's done. Good night, Crystal. Cheers. Alright, here we go. I think this is it. This is where we lost last time. Triominoes. The boss just T-spin selfies. Hell yeah. I have paid zero attention to how the bosses are actually working or moving, so I'm glad somebody is. I don't know what that was. I know what that is though, that's a big piece. Oh. No spin. Oh boy. I'm out. Time to start tapping. I'm gonna get my claps down. I like how hard and like I've actually never played a version of Tetris that had like multiple random things going on at once. That actually felt hard. This actually feels hard. It's cool. Go, Davo, go. This feels so bad. Being unable to help. We're almost there. Get me in. Okay, I'm in. We're good. Good job, Davo. He hung on. I just need to not screw up too hard. Oh, Jesus. No spin. No, I had the line piece. It's intense, it is. I did not do much with the time you bought me, Dave. I'm sorry. How is this normal mode? This is the final boss. It's funny how it seems like most players miss at the same time. Oh, that's it. Rip. We were so close. We had 2 deaths this time. It's amazing you have 2 deaths, you can fail and still have SS. All right. I think that's where I get off. Davo and Rhyme, thank you so much for that. That is really, really a cool game mode. Oh. If it makes you feel better, you've never beaten Tetramidian. That seems like a really tough boss. So cool. Too strong. It's neat. Like, I had no idea this game mode was in the game before we started playing tonight. All right. I think I'm probably going to sign off there. I think I'm going to go to bed a little bit earlier than I normally would tonight. A little bit tired out. We checked out all the multiplayer modes, I think. We checked out Connected, Zone Battle, Score Attack, and Classic Score Attack. Zone Battle is interesting. Battle Tetris with an extra twist, huh? If you were able to revive twice, you probably could have gotten both y'all back, but getting to the revival part is hard unless everybody stalls. Yeah, I saw that. I saw how you were stalling, and I was like, I'm not doing that, am I? When I was up towards the top, I was like, if I had stalled, this would have been better. That's an interesting strat. Cool. Well, thank you guys very much for coming to an early Tetris Effect stream. It was really fun to stream this a couple days early and check it out on the Switch. Aside from a couple stutters here and there, especially when loading into levels, but not when playing them, this thing runs like a dream. I'm really happy. I was worried that this would run kind of poorly on the Switch, but no, looks pretty good to me. I hope Digital Foundry does an analysis of it or something so we can see exactly, I don't know, what it's running at on the Switch. But even if not, looks nice. I'm happy. Oh, man. Cheers, Davo Tigger and the Real Rhyme. I really appreciate you guys jumping in to play some multiplayer, show off some of the modes in this game. I had a great time with it. I guess, we normally stream Monster Hunter on this stream. It's what we play the vast majority of the time, but we're gonna be doing a couple Tetris streams this week. I think tomorrow I'm gonna be back to Monster Hunter, but then Friday night, I guess, I don't know. I'm gonna have a hard time deciding whether we should try and stream right at launch tomorrow night or wait until Friday night and do a stream that night instead. We'll see. We're gonna probably do at least one or two more Tetris streams in the next couple of days, just to celebrate this game coming out and having a good time with it. If you guys did like the stream and you want to watch Tetris every now and again, or Monster Hunter on the regular, then feel free and follow the stream. We're around. We do have a Discord and YouTube and Twitter you can follow if that's something that you'd like to do. And then the last thing we're going to do tonight, before I go to bed, is I'm going to go ahead and find someone else who's streaming Tetris, and we're going to give them a raid. Davo Tigger and Real Rhyme, thank you both for the follows. Cheers. It's nice to meet you guys. Let's see here. Thanks for showing the Tetris Effect noob how it's done. Let's see. Let me pull up. Let's see who else is streaming this game. We can give somebody else a raid who's streaming Tetris Effect Connected. It looks like World Puzzle League is streaming. I know them, or at least I've watched them before. Oh, they got Switch version early too. Let's go ahead and let's give them a raid then. If they have the early Switch version, let's do it. World Puzzle League it is. Raid World Puzzle League. All right. Enjoy some more Tetris over at World Puzzle League stream. I bet, just judging by the fact that I think I recognize them from other Tetris categories on Twitch, they're probably pretty decent at Tetris, so stick around if you want to watch someone who's a little more well-versed in the game. I hope you guys have a nice night or a good day, whatever time it is where you're at. Happy stacking or hunting if you're playing Monster Hunter, and I will see you guys next time for some Monster Hunter or Tetris, maybe a little bit of both. Maybe we'll play some Monster Hunter tomorrow night and switch over to Tetris at the very end to celebrate this game coming out. All right. Thanks again to Enhance for the early copy of the game. It was pretty special to get to play this game a little early because Tetris Effect just rocks. Thank you to the team who made this game. It's awesome. All right. Good night, everybody. See you guys next time. Peace.